Is EAFC 24 dead? A new promo comes out, a new evolution, a new pack, but still no hype. So throughout the course of this video, we're going to answer the question, is EAFC 24 dead? But in order to answer this question, we have to know, what does it mean for a game to be dead? Does this apply to EAFC? And most importantly, how did we get here? So there are two major players in this game, and it's really simple. We have the developer and the community. The developer makes the game and the community plays the game. So for a game to be considered dead, either the developer has to not care about the game anymore or the community has to not care about the game anymore. So which one is it? If you look at the developer, EA's been pretty lazy when it comes to promos. We all want Scream cards for Halloween, but they just did not deliver on that. We want better pack luck, but no matter what promo comes out, it's impossible to pack anyone. And for some reason, they just don't know what the community wants. But they're still doing a lot. They got naming rights to all the individual leagues, they added women to Ultimate Team, they added evolutions, and they continue to make daily content. There's still a lot that I'm leaving out, but I don't think we can say that they stopped caring. So now let's look at the community. Does the community still care? And if not, why? To determine if the community still cares, we have to look at two different metrics, hype and longevity. We can define hype as the amount of overall excitement around the game before it comes out. If you're super excited, you're more likely to buy the game. And we'll look at longevity as the amount of overall hype over time. Basically, throughout the year, at any point in time, how much do people care? So last year, 10.3 million people bought FIFA 23 in the first week. And this year, 11.3 million people bought the game in the first week. That's just about $800 million. And compared to last year, that's a 10% increase in sales. But if that's the case, then why does it feel like nobody cares about this game? Now it's time to look at longevity. Here we have a graph for the average amount of players playing EAFC on PC in the month of October. We couldn't find the data for Xbox or PlayStation, but we're just looking for the overall trend. At the beginning of the month, the average amount of daily players was around 45,000, and towards the end of the month, we're down to about 35,000. That's a 22% decrease in just 30 days. That's crazy. So you're telling me 22% of people that bought the game earlier that month are no longer playing it 30 days later? Now that sounds like a massive L, but what if I told you that was normal? When a game first comes out, there's usually a spike, and then as the hype dies down, people stop playing. Now let's look at the graph for FIFA 23. Last year in October, there were 36,000 average active users, and in November, there were just 29,000. That's a 19.4% decrease. So considering the trends are pretty much the same from last year to this year, that's not that bad. So the data shows that there was more hype this year than last year, and a slightly bigger drop in longevity. So then what's actually going on? This is the first year we've seen so many changes in one game. The game changed from FIFA to EAFC, women were added to Ultimate Team, evolutions are now a thing, but we also can't forget that the gameplay has a ton of glitches and it's so much harder than before. EA normally adds like 1 or 2 new things every year, but this year they added like 15. Controlled sprint, advanced defending, precision shooting, precision passing, precision crossing, play styles, and all of that leads to a way bigger skill gap. Over time, we have to get used to that or we're gonna get destroyed every game. With that being said, I am optimistic that EA will continue to make changes and try to make the game better. All of the changes I mentioned are an example of EA trying to make the game better. So to answer the question, is EAFC 24 dead? Not right now. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see how the next couple months play out. And that's what we're here for, so stay tuned. Peace.